Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play The Witcher 2 Assassins of Kings Enhanced Edition, which is what it says up there. Hooray! Curse's timing well. So, a few things to say about this session. One, yes, I'm back, at least for the moment. I went to the GP and the GP signed me off for 2 weeks. I don't need to go into more detail than that. So I've got a bit of time, so I thought I'd do a bit of recording. Hopefully this will actually go up on Monday, which is today, because the other thing is BandiCam for some reason didn't record when I recorded this, and I might say I don't really have time to re-record, but that's basically what I'm doing, because I'm just going to be watching over this and playing through. But I quite liked some of the stuff I did, and I don't want to kind of go back. This isn't one of those moments where I'm going to have to do it. And the thing is, I have to do this anyway for, what's the other one I recorded? Assassin's Creed Liberation. Because the way Assassin's Creed saves, I can't very well go back and redo the stuff that I did. So basically, I'm currently watching my playthrough and going to be commenting on it. It was last night, so hopefully I remember. And there we go. Oh my goodness. Maybe that was Baltimore's Nightmare. Oh, I remember. It wasn't working particularly well, because we had another one of those glitches, visual glitches, and then we tried to reload, and it didn't work. It took forever, and I think, if memory serves, it takes a while to load up, and I start panicking that maybe the save's just completely and utterly gone. Although I can't remember. This is taking a while. I should get a joke book. Well, I'm not. It's going to be interesting watching this with post-commentary, because when you're playing, you're focusing on so many different things, and I'm probably going to be a bit more talkative than I may have been. Right, there's the key. There's the thing we were looking for, and now we apparently have to go to the right. And I'm a bit confused because I'm not sure what that means. I'm going to the right. See. Scanning, nothing there. But I mean, I've got a bit of hindsight because I have actually played through quite a bit of this in this session. I don't know how long. I'm trying to work out what it is. Heed and look for Ingrid signs, and you'll follow my signs. We've just done that. Should you choose to go right, you'll soon see someone in plight. At noon, this drowned soul points its shadow at your goal. And I think at that point, drowned soul. Well, okay, so that means we go back to the crossroads, we turn left from the way we're coming, and we head to the shipwreck. That's a drowned soul, kind of. I mean, it's sticking out of the water, so it's not particularly drowned, but whatever, we'll go with that. So it's going to be quite interesting kind of sitting here from a point of the gameplay is blind. But the commentary isn't. It's going to be quite interesting for me sitting here, listening and watching and seeing what happens. And oh my goodness, how did I miss this? It's right there. It's right there. Kind of moments, which I occasionally have with people who play games that I know. Isn't many. As you can tell by the fact that most of the Let's Plays I do are blind. Right, so, okay, this is me thinking this must be the right, because that one just leads back to the quarry. Don't know why I'm doing that. More herbs. And then here are the trolls. Hello. I can't remember which one's which. Oh, and I was confused because I was thinking it was a different way to the Come on, Rain. There's a different way to the shipwreck than towards the trolls. And I think I'm scanning just to see if there's any other people around. If there's actually like a dead person who's pointing the way, just in case I'm wrong. But yeah, as I'm saying, sitting here as someone who's played it before, last night admittedly, I have an idea of what's going on. But it's also not having to play, so all I'm doing is watching and think and talking. So it might, yay, more feathers. So it may well be that I don't need to do more. I notice more things, which is kind of the point. And I don't know if you can hear that, but someone is drilling in the house. So if that happens quite a bit, I may have to scrap this and maybe try recording another time. So here we are. Here is what I think is the drowned soul, and my suspicion is that the mast is the shadow that we need. And so, oh my goodness, it's probably roughly about, what is that, 7? Just about. Part of me wants to check the Audacity recording for this, because I don't want to spend kind of an hour and something and find out that it's buzzing away with this drill. I will actually just do that. Hang on. And we're back in the room, and just as he starts again. So I'm probably just going to fiddle with it in Audacity, like getting rid of the noise stuff. So, yeah, so just brewed some potions there. I didn't see what they were. I probably should have actually been looking. I was thinking about the drilling going on. Did I actually make anything? I don't think I did. I think I was just thinking about it. So, clearly, the mast doesn't point anywhere. But, kind of the prow of the ship seems to be pointing vaguely over this direction. Maybe even into that misty area. Which I should be aware is likely to get me killed. And that's chest we've already looted. So it's not particularly useful, but I mean this kind of area, like I'm kind of confused, meandering around. The mast, I'm still fixated on the mast apparently. It's pointing up that way. This is kind of maybe pointing this way, and it's a way out. Maybe there's something here. I don't know why. I mean, I've kind of been kind of wary of all of the mist so far, and so I go through, and then I decide to turn back because I think this is a stupid idea, and yet, run away, run back.
How many more can there be?
Okay, right. I was wondering what that shield was, because this kind of tricked me a little bit to the point where I was thinking, maybe it is in the mist. But the shield was pointing back to the mist, wasn't it? Ah, right. That kind of explains things. I was a bit getting confused. So we're back here, we're just around with the trolls. This was the last time I saved. I should save far more frequently. It is something I can... if you've ever watched Variax, and if you haven't, you should. He's amazing. Go and watch him. It's kind of... I don't know if it's known. I think it's one of those things that's just... He doesn't save enough. And neither do I. It seems. But, I think that's just kind of one of those things where it's pointed out when it happens, rather than kind of confirmation. Confirmation bias. There we go. Well done, brain. Oh, they're further away this time. So yes, we're just fighting harpies. More harpies. So yeah, I think I'm looking out into the quarry trying to figure out maybe that was obviously the wrong thing to do, brutally murdered. But there was that shield. Maybe I meant to go to the shield. Who knows? Or maybe going that way was completely wrong, and I meant to come out this way. So I come out this way. And while that harpy's coming, excuse me, no, Mr. Harpy, I'm busy. here. So I need to find the directions, look at the directions. It's this drowned soul business. Which seems to make sense for the shipwreck, but doesn't seem to wouldn't really seem to make sense for much around the quarry, so I'm kind of confused and bemused. But I decided to continue exploring, just in case. Kill off a few of these monsters, or more of these harpies, although I think they infinitely spawn, ultimately. I don't think there's a finite number in the world. Kind of makes sense. I mean, that's all exploring spawning actually is. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, so it's not really infinitely spawning. But I don't think there's a hard-coded game limit for them. Kind of looting all this stuff. Not sure it's going to be particularly useful long term, thinking about it. Yeah, so I continue exploring. There's nothing else here that seems to fit the idea of a drowned soul. Doesn't stop me continuing to explore. So we get back here, so this is where we've met the female troll, I think. And I think this is just a closed off area. There's nothing else around here that we can interact with. Maybe this? No, I don't think there's a cave down there. Maybe there is. Oh, there's something up here. Is there? Oh, there's nothing actually here. Okay. At least at the moment. This is the thing, because I think there's two different ways you can go. Obviously, you can go down kind of with Roach, or so maybe there's more stuff around here then. I'm trying to think if anyone did the one with Vernon. I mean, I'm saying that as if I've watched people's videos. I watched a bit of Varex's kind of the opening, kind of bits at the beginning, but I haven't watched much beyond that. Based on the thumbnails, Squee might be doing it, because there's stuff in there I've not seen. In kind of some of his kind of middly stuff. So it might be that he went down the Roach's route. So if you want to see Roach's route, you could go and check him out. Oh, actually, I think Varex did both. I think Varex did both playthroughs. So you could check him out. And I get distracted. I find some, it looks like thorns. And my sword doesn't cut through them, so of course we should burn them. And it looked like something happened. So I just decided to explore and go in. I mean, it's a door. It's a door which you should explore. And this looks decidedly like where we're probably meant to go. But I'm kind of confused. You know, there was that shield in the misty area. Maybe I should check. Maybe I should just kind of wait until noon, see if there's a pointy thing at it. Because maybe there won't be. Maybe it's a completely different door. Maybe it is. I mean, based on that logic, I probably should have just explored it anyway, because it's a door. It's a thing. Even if it's not for this quest, it may lead to another quest, or it may lead to some fancy loot. As we start by doing some alchemy, I think I may actually make some stuff. Oh, that's it. I made some dancing star last time. So I'm kind of looking through, wondering about each of them. Most potions don't. They seem to. I think it's probably your style is very important for that, because the different grenades and bombs you use probably do have an impact on it. Like, if you use more of them, you're going to be more of a you're going to be using more of the alchemy, and therefore you're going to be more used to using different things. I don't drink potions that often, and so There we go, and it is pointing. How did I miss that last time? Probably because I was focusing on the mast and the front of the ship. But yeah, so it's probably alchemy is just kind of a habit you get into. So you drink potions regularly, so you're kind of used to, when I'm about to get into combat, I should drink something. I'm about to get into combat, I should drink something. And you'll have a better awareness of them all. But it's also, you've got 3 different ones. You've got, I think you can take 3 potions, and the toxicity really ramps up. So I remember not being a particular fan. I know in The Witcher 1 I drank a lot of potions, but I think I have a better idea of what they all did. Whereas I'm not so sure of them here. Circle of Vigor, I don't know what that does. Oh, that's probably for the powers, isn't it? So we get some random herbs. Hooray, herbs. A beaver cap, which I suspect we would have used in the...
I knew you were hiding something from me, Witcher.
The Dunbanner quest.
I wasn't the only one to hide something. Baltimore's notes state that the Master will return from the grave to meet with you.
Nobody returned from where we sent him.
You just admitted to murder.
Aye? But what of it? No one beside you knows, and you'll not leave here alive.
All my viewers know. And I didn't change my sign. And I think I have a moment of confusion. Is it in this fight? Where I'm wondering which sword I'm using. Oh no. So I figure it out later, but the Witcher's silver sword has the wolf head. And I use some Irdan, but he's immune to it. Maybe I need to level up my Irdan. So we dodge. I think this is also part of the reason. Oh yeah, see, that's where it was. And I was like, right, I didn't mean to do that. Get out your sword. I was wondering if I was still using the silver sword, which against these guys would not be particularly useful. Have I killed one of them already? Oh yes, I can. See the loot bag. So 2 down, just Thorak to go. Makes sense. Right, we're back. Interrupting me when I'm recording. Like, even when I'm recording like this. So it's not a great chance to just stop it. Just, my door's closed. It's the only time I have my door closed is when I'm recording. Just sit here and complain.